I think I had cheats on still. Gotta reset. Howdy, Tanner. Haircut indeed. Haircut for real, for real. How much do I want? Oh wait, I gotta enable. Okay. I mean, I just want as many great text-to-speech messages as possible. Howdy Tito, howdy Misa, howdy Simon. Let's get it. Kitty love. What will you think of it? You'll probably think it's really good. Although, no, yeah, you'll probably think it's really good. There's a lot of the main thing that I've seen about that game is just like discourse about like how it's somehow an insult to true RPG fans because it has all this like action stuff in it. Like it's halfway between a JRPG and like a Souls-like. And people are saying it's the greatest JRPG of all time, and that's like an insult to real JRPGs or something like that. I don't know. There's all this discussion about that on Twitter, and I kind of thought it was all stupid. Everything that I saw.
Still can't get over how fresh that cut is. What a handsome legend we are watching.
I'm gonna turn this up a little bit, I think. Actually, I'm gonna regret that when SpongeBob comes in. I'll still turn it up a little bit though. Yeah. Thanks for the bits and the compliments, Simon. What does alm mean? Like, oh my god. It's over. It's already over. It means like charity. It means like giving alms is like giving money to poor people. Stuff like that. It's very French. Is it? It feels like, from what I saw, it looks like pretty much what you'd expect from a JRPG, I guess. Well, normally Oh, it still comes up. Yeah, but normally you would use it in the plural. Alms. Alms. Something such as money or food given freely to relieve the poor. Charity. Yeah. But this the singular is the way to make it work with the pun. Yoprak. Thank you. All lives matter. Oh no. Surely everyone knows my personal capitalization style that no one else uses, which is that I would always capitalize an acronym in my title. Even though I don't capitalize most things. Ordinary sausage on YouTube? I don't think so. What's ordinary sausage up to? Man, I'm gonna get canceled for making a pun that no one understands. Or wordplay that no one understands. I guess it's not a pun. Or I guess it is a pun. What exactly is a pun? Bro, what time
Bro,
is
what
it?
time is it?
Is this a trick question of some kind? It seems to be 6:48 p.m. here. Oh, time to get it to 11? Is that what we're going for? He makes sausages out of funny stuff. For some reason, the first thing I thought of, and when I think about funny stuff, is silly string. What else is funny stuff? Like a whoopee cushion? What else, what's funny stuff? Dude, I turned around too early. Counting is truly the hardest. Dude, this is a terrible run. Adam's favorite joke. Adam's favorite joke in the whole wide world of jokes. I'm stuff. I did laugh when I saw you commented on one of my YouTube streams with that. It is a good joke. If you're just gonna have one. If you're gonna pick a favorite joke to repeat over and over again every day, that's definitely not the worst one. You can't make sausages out of knock-knock jokes, though. It's hard to explain the joke because there's history to it. Okay, maybe it's completely my fault. I mean, it's yeah, yeah. The reason I think it's funny is because of I I guess I can't explain. I can't explain. It's hopeless, man. But it's just one of these jokes that got like that was like a really really dumb meme in the first place, and then it got repurposed into so many different ridiculous, over the top, extremely stupid memes. Like a different kind of stupid. I don't know. There used to be, okay. So let me just explain. There used to be this subreddit called r slash. Well, okay. There was r slash comedy heaven, I think is what it was. No, comedy graveyard is what it was. And it was where people would post, like, repost the worst memes ever from, like, Facebook or wherever they found them. Like, hang on, I gotta log in for this. So yeah, comedy graveyard. People would post like memes that were so bad that they were good, like laughing at how bad they were. And one of them was comedy hell. I thought it was comedy graveyard. But yeah, it's like a 4-panel like comic meme of like. Okay, yeah, I don't remember which one was which, but yeah, one of them was like posting the like unironic original one that was, you know, the one that was originally posted, like unironically, the person thought this was funny, and it's just like panels of I think it's like characters from Spider-Man movie or something, or so one of these like Marvel movies or something. I don't know. Anyway, but the it's just a dialogue of male characters saying, "I gotta go do stuff," and then the female character says, "I'm stuff," and that's the entire joke, the entire original joke. But it was it was riffed on and repurposed as a part of like so many like over the top cancer memes. Okay, yeah, let me see the original. On these other subreddits like comedy graveyard, comedy the best one for a while was r slash comedy necrophilia. Which it's, if you go there now, I feel like it's really really fallen off. Like it kind of developed, they kind of developed a style on that subreddit of like they like accidentally developed a new style of humor, and it was genuinely like the funniest thing ever to me for a while, and then it kind of became a parody of itself. And now I feel like if you go on there, you'll mostly see stuff that's in the parody of itself era. Wait, was the the your girlfriend is awesome? Is that part of the original? No, I guess it is. Yeah, I guess it is. But yeah, there's a million examples of people putting the I'm stuff panel into like a million different memes where it makes no sense. I'd find one right now if I could, but it probably would not be easy. But yeah, it's it's definitely one of these things that only I think is funny. All of Reddit is a parody of itself. Kind of true. Not sure about the ratio of real human to AI bots in Reddit comments because I don't frequent Reddit and haven't in a long time. I did start checking the games news again on Reddit, but I don't really get into the comments much. Does that work? Oh, I should do that. No, it doesn't help. I look like a Reddit expert, damn, bro. I'm being cooked. I'm being cooked out of here. I've been banned from 300 subreddits. That's the spelling lesson one. Something about the no, I won't try to explain the joke. I won't try to explain the joke. It's always a misstep to try to explain these. No, I think Reddit was less of a meme at one point. There were I don't know. Maybe if I hadn't been young and foolish, I would not see it this way, but I feel like I got value out of Reddit in like 2012 or something. But Tito, you have no room to talk because I know you browse 4chan every single day in current year. Why did I just move so far to the right? Dude, I'm gonna be red. Dude. Oh, just kidding. But yeah, I'm not really an expert on any social media or... I'm not even an expert on Twitch. I've streamed so many hours on this website and I have no idea what's going on outside of my channel. I'm probably more of an expert on Twitter than Twitch. But when I go outside of my my part of Twitter, I immediately get cancer and turn around. Twitter is just a lot of things, but like it depends where. I guess I don't really understand the experience if you use the algorithm. But you can. I very much appreciate that Twitter still lets me just use the following tab, you know? I don't think I remember Internet Funeral. But yeah, if you just use the following tab, you can make Twitter whatever you want. There is intelligent and interesting content on Twitter if you look for it. And wholesome even. But yeah, every time I look at the For You tab, I have to wash my eyes. Thank you, Kai. Congrats on your AFR world record, by the way. Is it time for all masks now, finally? We're all waiting. We're all eagerly anticipating the return. After 146. Bruh. Bruh. I gotta wait until I'm done with the category. No, I get that, though. I respect it. Hello, Kuroshi. Kuroshi. I hope your life is going very well. Also, how's the crosswording going? Are you improving? I'm not gonna stop after 211, but I am going to switch to baby strats to start practicing for GDQ. And then I'll be able to not spend so much time practicing the hard strats that I'm doing right now, and I'll have time to practice 100% more. Get ready for runs of that. But yeah, I'm not pushing for 210, that's for sure. Although honestly, I could see myself getting a world record with the easier strats. Like, basically what I'm gonna do is like buffer a few things in Dodongo Grotto. Yeah. It's not really like baby strats, it's just like cutting out really risky things. It's just what I need to do to make the run more consistent for GDQ. I think the thing that will make it unlikely to world record will be just playing it super safe with aliens in game time. Although maybe I don't really need to do that. We'll kind of mess with it and see how it feels. Yeah, I'm doing lullaby skip. What happened with the Halo run? Oh, you haven't been able to do them as much? Damn. Glad you're growing. A growing boy. Love is in the air? Yeah, we've got a famous gamer in my chat right now, guys. Yeah, Lullaby Skip is like not risky to show off a GDQ, you know? Like it doesn't lose that much time when you fail it. It's just that you're likely to fail it a million times before you get it. The guy just failed at playing normally? What? Is he not a speedrunner? Somebody did my strat to get a homeless person to come in, and instead of doing commentary, they had the homeless person do the run. Oh, he was a cheater? Oh, makes sense. Nice. I feel like they could have done that without a rule. TBH. I would have probably just said, nah, that's enough. Legendary, haha. But yeah, definitely like a couple buffers, 2 or 3 buffers into Dongo Grotto. Something for Woodfall Bosky skip. Maybe just right side Woodfall Bosky skip and change my Chew route a little bit. What else? Probably play a little safer within game time before Stone Tower as well. Oh, buffer that recoil flip and inverted Stone Tower. I think so, Don. Why? I don't know, I said that somewhere. I thought I said it in the Discord that it was low-key kind of fire. The lore behind being the sausage? Basically, I am the sausage. Yo, Thomas. Oh, Jesus. I turned it up way too loud. I don't know what to do here. I can't do this. Fuck, man. I just couldn't get the turn. I'm turning this shit back down. Target right recoil. Well, I had ISG. And I think if you don't crouch and so you have to, okay, so you have to do it on 2 different frames. Part of the problem. Okay, I think I have time to do one more round. Do I have time to do one more round? 7, 10. I have time to do one more round. So yeah, I think in that scenario, if you, I thought I had time to place the bomb. I thought, like, at the time that I got the turn, what I should have just done is not placed the bomb and just done a hover to the right. But I thought I had time to place the bomb still, and so I placed the bomb. And then at that point, I think it was too late, because if I had tried to do the hover, I didn't have enough frames after gaining control. Or no, if I tried to hover, I would have picked up the bomb. And if I tried to shield to get rid of ISG, which is what I did, I didn't have enough frames. Clip and a long jump instead of the recoil? Is that how it worked for 100%? I mean, the 100% setup is totally different, but yeah, P-Hat Grotto was the only other thing you might be thinking of, but I assume you know what that looks like. It's like a long jump and a recoil, I think. Yeah, I should. If I fail to turn, one time a while ago, I decided that if I fail to turn like 3 times in a row, I'm just gonna buffer the turn. Or 2 times in a row even, I'm just gonna buffer the 3rd attempt. But I never, it's so rare for me to fail it multiple times in a row, I kind of forgot. Oh, really? Imbued? Okay, that makes sense. Howdy, green. Yeah, I never learned the Hundo version. It looks way easier though, I know that. Dude, not doing Angel Game during first cycle feels kind of sad. We gotta get something else going. We gotta get some YouTube slop going. Oh yeah, thanks for the annoying bits, by the way, consultant. Let's see if there's any good YouTube slop out there. Oh, the sausage is streaming on YouTube. That's just a terrible angle. I've never seen that camera before. Speaking of slop, the sausage is streaming. Donger Grotto, it's about 7.3 seconds faster than the fastest possible swamp grotto. I believe the fastest Dodongo Grotto versus the fastest swamp grotto is a 7.3 second difference. Maybe not fastest possible. Fastest that you would do RTA, or fastest that we know about, or something? I'm trying to remember if that timing... I might have done some like weird unbuffered angle change stuff with that timing to like get a better angle, like to recoil closer to the grotto, but I don't think that really makes a big difference. Like when you're doing the movement to the grotto, like the way I do it even without an angle change, you can get a recoil and a position good enough that you can just do a single roll into the grotto after you land. Sriracha Doritos. Is that a thing that they sell, or is that something that you're doing? That sounds foul. They sell, okay. Yeah, sounds bad. With food, I'm not sure I'm not sure I'm always down once. And in fact, there's a lot of things that I'm down 0 times for. Or at least like, yeah, it's more complicated than that. I need a recommendation from someone I trust. A trusted confidant needs to tell me that actually this is not nearly as shit as it sounds and looks. Did I have more than an apple today? Yes, I did actually. I had 2 apples today. Unironically. I also had some other things. I had some eggs. Had some eggs. Had some oats. Some oots. Some oots and eggs. I don't know what ouch. Don't know what accent that was supposed to be. I don't think I'm on that level of cooking yet. And I don't think I ever will get on that level of cooking. I recently got to level 1 cooking. After being level 0 for like 31 years. Weird mistake. Cowboy butter? Do I want to know what that is? Is that a euphemism for something? what makes it different than... Does it... I guess it would be cowgirl butter if it was what I was thinking. I just took a step, dude. Don't ask what I was thinking. I can't, man. I started thinking about the butter. My butter fingers kicked in. Not sure if it's optimal to go this way. Probably barely not optimal to go this way. I don't know. Definitely not gonna be ahead. Which is cringe. I'm just gonna go ahead and put life on the screen, man. Is P-Hat Grotto slower? Yes. Don't you, doesn't that take you to a different place? Doesn't it take you to the right side of Palace instead of the left side, or is that just... I think it's a lot slower. It's also just so far away. I guess it's not that, like the grotto itself, it's not that far away. You can go to South Clock Town and super slide out pretty quickly. But it's definitely faster to store a song for Monkey Text Skip and exit West Clocktown and go to Dodongo Grotto. Why do they do it in all fairy rewards? To save explosives, maybe? I don't know, I've never watched all fairy rewards. I should watch it now that Kai has improved the record. I'm interested in checking out the route for sure. It is also possible that the route is just bad. But there's probably a reason. P-Hat Grotto is like a cancer trick. You wouldn't do that for no reason, I think. But it is hard to imagine the reason. I feel like a good Swamp Grotto would always be better. 20 chews is the bare minimum? So like you really don't have enough chews to do like a 3-chew Swamp Grotto? Is that the deal? Or at least like it would be really hard to do that, I assume. It was? Why did I think I was supposed to be that far to the left? Am I right though that it, oh wow, this is a lot worse than I thought. Should have done the other route. Am I right though that it drops you off on the right side of the palace? And then you have to go through a grotto to get to the left side? Yeah, it seems really slow to me. Do you have to get the stick before the grotto or something? Because that maybe makes a little bit of a difference if you really need that stick. Thanks, Shibby. Yeah, it's, I don't know. I can't see why you would do that. Well, in theory, you can do Swamp Gossips with one chew, but realistically, yeah, 2 or 3 is what you would probably want to do. Yeah. But like 3 chew Swamp Grotto can be pretty fast. Below 3, it's getting kind of slow, but probably still faster than P-Hat would be my guess. I messed up the cancer setup, dude. This run is poop. Oh, really? You buy bomb bag first cycle? Oh. Oh, wait, there's no human in first cycle? Oh. Oh, there is human first cycle. Yeah, I see. Okay, 10 bombs, 20 chews. Yeah, it does use a lot of bombs. Doing Swamp Grotto like that. Because, like, I don't know, you're using bombs for Hidden Owl. And then you're using a bomb to get to the grotto. You'd probably want to do, like, the Super Cancer. 4 bomb, 2 chews, or something like that. And then, like, do you even have enough for Palace? Palace uses 1 bomb with P-Hat? Really? Really? What? Oh, Hidden Owl first cycle, right. Oh, okay. Well, that seems doable. I'd like to look at the route later. Maybe we should just watch your record during first cycle. Classic YouTube slop. Hover up to the platform. I don't think you... Oh, you get caught? I thought you, like, go through the other grotto to come out on the left side and then do back palace. But maybe if you're trying to save explosives, it's better to do the other thing. But then you still use a bomb to get past the guards. You would I think you would ISG Hess past the guards after getting caught to get back in, and then pull a bomb to do the hover to get up to the thing. Floating platform. Yeah, that seems pretty Cancer Kai. I mean, you know, you could Hess from West Clocktown to that one section of grass right next to Swamp Gossip's Grotto and just count on a bomb drop. But not sure if anyone wants to do that. It would be kind of interesting if you could, like, make, like, a branching route there where it works both ways, but you really want that bomb drop, and what you do is you pull a bomb while you're hessing, and then you, like, drop the bomb as you like, drive by, bomb the bushes, and then go a little bit past it, and then you're like standing halfway between the grotto and the bushes when the bushes blow up from your bomb, and then you see if it drops it and you go back and get it, or you go straight into the grotto. But then you're, like, down a bomb if you didn't get it, and bombs are already insanely tight. I don't know, it seems fucked up. But I do like branching routes like that. I feel like that's cool. Having to know more things per having to know way more tricks per, like, hour of gameplay is cool, in my opinion. Like Snail. Guy who wants rando, I mean, not exactly, but yes. Dude, I really do want rando, though. One day we'll figure out the RNG format category, whatever. It's just that rando, the structure that we have is really not it. It might just be bingo, but, like, no one cares about bingo, so that makes it kind of hard for me to want to do all the time. Which is why I was saying we need to, like, make a new ROM hack or whatever. Make a special competitive rando bingo miser, whatever it is. ROM hack. People care about OOT bingo not that much though, right? Not as much as speedrunning, surely. And, like, I already want more people to care about speedrunning. Really? What is that? What? I really thought really thought I had a normal angle there, but apparently not. People in the last bingo tourney. Right, but that's just participants. The audience for that is probably not very big. Bingo is like you get a bingo card with a bunch of goals, like beat this boss, get this item, whatever. The goals can be literally anything in the game, and you gotta, you know, on the fly make a route and you know, choose which row or column or diagonal to go for, and then make a route to do that, whichever one you think is the fastest option. But I really think a crucial ingredient for a format like this being really good is gonna be starting not from scratch, like not starting from the same starting setup every time. Like every time you do a rando or every time you do a bingo or whatever, currently, you always start like at the end of first cycle with like the same, like basically no items and just some money or whatever. We really need a format that starts you with different starting kits and in different places maybe. The score is your time. Oh, our score's categorized by... It's not really serious competitive like that. I don't know if this is gonna work. I went a frame early, man. I will try one more time. Okay. If this run doesn't take off, we will play Worm Game. It's been a while. And I want to play it. And I didn't really feel like streaming today anyway. I got shit going on, and I'm just not in the... I feel like I am not in the headspace to get a world record right now, but I'm still... I felt like I should still try, and I will try one more time. But... also eager to play Worm Game. Monk, have you played Can of Wormholes? I can't remember if you said... if you were here when I was playing earlier. I think you were. But yeah, it's more of a the competitive format is just like, you know, they have like a weekly race or something, and they just all play on the same card at the same time and see who wins. That's the extent of the comparison or whatever. Yeah, it's getting more interesting as it goes as well, and more challenging, which I like, and I've heard that it just gets better and better. From a trusted confidant. You're behind? Well, you're ahead. You're ahead in the only game that counts, man. Also, you're are you still getting beaten down by Sylvie in the kitten game? Dude, I miss Sylvie games. Sylvie is currently depressed and not making games, and I am so sad. However, Sylvie is playing a lot of shmups right now. And making like commentary videos for her clears of them on YouTube. Which makes me very Looking forward to seeing what she eventually does make when she becomes less depressed. Hopefully. Because seems just based on playing a lot of shmups, it seems more likely to be an avoidance type of game, which is more likely to be peak for me, I think, compared to the type of stuff she normally is making. Nice. Nice done. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't it's been like a week since I touched Can of Wormholes, but I solved that one puzzle in my head, the last one from World 4, so. But yeah, after I solved that one puzzle that I solved in my head, it's really not clear to me how it's not clear to me how to progress after that. I have ideas. I mean, there are obvious things to try, but I didn't really see something that I know for sure is gonna work. Which is, how do I keep doing that? Which is kind of surprising. This is still not a good angle, dude. What if I just turned this game off and played Can of Wormholes right now? That's what I want to do. But yeah, I won't talk about my theories and stuff because I assume that would be spoilers for you. Howdy, Chris. Seems like evening to me. Oh, I also forgot. I have this like indicator on the when you get to the ship command room or whatever. There's like a progress bar at the bottom that shows how many presumably shows how many worlds there are. I didn't really look closely at that and count to see how many worlds there are, but it seems like maybe it was about 8, which is kind of what I was guessing. Game called that I was playing during the beginning cutscenes before. It's called An Angel Dances in the Sparks of a Bonfire. It's truly messed up that it doesn't come up on Google if you just type Angel Game. Although, maybe we can meme that into existence. Just by calling it that on Twitter all the time and stuff. We've gotten pretty deep into the lore, the Angel Game lore discussions. It's pretty dark, though. Like, what is happening to this angel? The angel is Gottfried. Who is Gottfried again? I'm assuming it's a character from Gravity's Rainbow, but dude, I already forgot everything about that book. Yeah, you have to fight the bonfire. I don't think I'm guessing that Brolka did not expect anyone to get more than about 100 in that game. I'm also guessing that Brolka does not think the game is that good of a game. What do I think Brolka's high score is? That's a good question. I would probably guess around 60 seconds. 4 seconds. 60 seconds seems reasonable, like... Alright, we're so back. Ported the game to Android? That's not... I think that engine just like lets you poop out ports for whatever platform you want. Yo, Arbilla, how's it going? Haven't watched any movies, sorry. I don't think I have, at least. Yeah, that's why I was comfortable requesting a Windows like port, you know? I wouldn't have done that if it was like written natively in browser or for browser. I have seen A Serious Man. Now, here's the thing about A Serious Man. And I know that you, consultant, are Jewish. And this fits with my existing understanding of, or my existing, like, thoughts about the film, which is that every single person who thinks that film is amazing that I know of is Jewish. And it's a very Jewish movie, and I feel like I don't understand it. I mean, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the movie. But I also feel like I'm not Jewish enough to understand it entirely. The movie's called A Serious Man. I don't quite know what I'm missing, but it's like some deep, like, some deep mindset thing that I don't even, like, know how to relate to. That's not what I said. I did not say movie too Jewish. And in fact, I would say I did enjoy it quite a bit. Like, I enjoyed it at probably like an 8 out of 10. Which is a very high bar for me. I don't just throw around 8 out of 10s like candy. But it did feel like there was something that I was missing there. That's just the wrong way, man. Doesn't matter though, probably. What? Is that a frame late or did I mess up the setup? Tempted to play wormholes, man. I'll try to go really fast here and possibly kill the run. Come on, man. Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, I get that. I don't know. I think you just there's something very deep that you have to have loaded into your brain that I don't have. Something that you might not be able to just explain easily like that. But it also might be that I would understand it if I watched it again. I would understand it more if I watched it again now. I'm gonna be so late, dude. It's probably... When did I watch it? Like, probably... almost 10 years ago. One time one time I got like an MRI and they let me watch a movie. I was like watching Harry Potter while I was in the MRI. I bet they let you do that with a serious man while getting circumcised. while getting my circumcision touched up. What kind of shit are we cooking up here? I did the wrong route. It's time to play wormholes. That discussion did not need to be in a world record video anyway. I started one route and then I started doing the other route. Alright, we're doing exactly what we wanted to do though. Farthest I've gotten in a run today, Dodongo Grotto. Fucking Dodongo Grotto, man. Okay, let's get out of here. I'm hyped for wormholes though. I mean, I knew today was not the day. I mean, I didn't. I was feeling that it was definitely not the day. Alright, see you later, Don. Love is in the air. What does this mean? I don't know what this means, man. 45%. 45%. Wait, where are we? Wait, what? Oh, it's turned around. Right. I forgot we turned the world around. Okay, so the way we do this is... we use this. Nope. It's gonna have to be... I guess it's gonna have to be over here. Does this help? Oh yeah, like that. This is pretty amazing, by the way. It's amazing that that the game hid this mechanic for this long. That is not. Yeah, I'm into it. But now, how do I keep it going? Wait. Because I can go back and forth with it. It's not clear to me how to... Maybe if you... No, that's never gonna do anything. Or wait, maybe it just works from here. No? Maybe it just works from here like this. I'm failing to visualize. Okay. So yeah, that should be good. Dude. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm into it. I'm into how they hid that for that long, cuz that, you know, that would have been possible forever ago. You know, just based on the mechanics that we know, like that was possible a long time ago. So the other thing that, so I noticed, let me pull up the screenshots again, even though you're not going to be able to see it. So I noticed that in the, okay, so in the instructions that I have for like which direction to go on the, I'm pointing to it with my mouse cursor and you can't see it. How did I figure that one out? I was just thinking about it. I was zoned out thinking about it while trying to fall asleep one night. And it just came to me. I mean, I would have figured it out sooner probably if I hadn't assumed that it had to do with some mechanic outside of the level, you know? I was assuming that you could get that worm from that plant into the level somehow, and that's how it was going to be possible. But as soon as I thought, like, what if it is possible somehow? While I was not playing the game, it kind of just came to me. It's just, it's amazing. It really, that assumption is very deeply ingrained by this point in the game, right? Like, we've played 8 hours of the game or something. Very deeply ingrained that you cannot move those things once you put them in the water, you know? Yeah, I like that. So yeah, this screenshot that I have, the blackboard that tells me which way to go for something, there's an icon on the left, or 2 icons on the left, that tell me that that's how you get to the desert rocket, which is the only rocket that we're missing. We have the rocket for, oh no, we don't have the rocket for the Twisty World 5. So let's just look at this again. We need to solve one more puzzle to open this door, right? This is a 6. This is the obvious place we can make progress right now. But we need one more. The only place we can get one more, actually, I think you get the sigils based on the thing that you came from. So like, I would get a sigil if I used this. I get a sigil based on, yeah, see, the sigil's like in there. The sigil is in there, see? You can see the sigil right there that I would get if I solved the level from here. So, and yeah, you can see that it's not in the ones I've already solved. So that makes me think, if I start my, if I start the level from, you know, going from a different world and like going through one of these crazy paths, like into here, you know, if I connect the ships in such a way that my hole goes through this shit and like bounces around into here, and then I solve the level from in here, that's not going to give me that sigil. It's not going to give me a sigil from this world at all. I think it's going to give me something completely different. So I don't think I have any idea how to get a 6th sigil in this world. And I tried connecting, like you can even see right here, I think we have vision of this full ship. So there's not like another place I can dock here. Yeah, this is the full ship. There's nowhere you can dock past that door. So yeah, I have no lead on how to get a sigil. But it does seem like maybe I can solve this level from this direction. So, but it looks like it needs to specifically be like the second line here. So, like... This is the second line. I accidentally started that level. This... If I had this rocket... If I had this rocket, we could, exit here on the second line and then connect somewhere and somehow come all the way back to here, but that seems pretty crazy. Where are the other rockets? What does this rocket do? It seems like we have to figure out something rocket related right now. This... What? This just goes straight to this dead end? And that's all it's ever gonna do, right? Am I crazy? Let's just straighten you out. And then warp to the rocket. Yeah, so we need a way of somehow... Yeah, there's some mechanic I'm missing about how to get worms into levels, I think. Maybe. Or maybe I just can't do it yet. If the only way to get to the desert rocket is from the, like, blackboard tip that I got, then there's no way we're doing that. I don't think there's a way to get to that bell. The bell is the rocket, right? That's how it works. Oh, it actually doesn't show me. It doesn't show me the number of segments. It's not spoiling how long the game is. I respect that. I really respect that. The fishing shop. I've not tried the fishing shop. So yeah, if we were to be able to get this to this, I think I tried this. Please, dude, the controls. The controls are truly killing me. So yeah, you go... What if we can push this guy way down? We can't because I can't reconnect to anyone from here, right? I can push it way to the left, maybe? That does not help. I mean, if I even had that rocket, what would I do? Dude, I need to be able to see more things. Can I connect from there? I can't tell where the path goes under this stupid worm, dude. Well... I think we would see it. Where the two tips of the super long worm touch at the top, where they're touching tips at the top, I think we would see. I think the line is thick enough that we would see if it passed under there. So that means it has to be the bottom. It has to go to the bottom left here. Okay, but then it would come out. So yeah, it could pass through this ship, I guess. What is this one again? Oh yeah, it just goes straight into one world. That's useless. Okay, so here, if it passed into the second slot here, that would go into here, and then it would shoot across to here, and then into this level. Which we could solve, I guess, and find out what it means to solve a rocket ship level. We can also exit in the first slot here. Or no, this is the third slot. Oh no, that's what I was calling the second slot. And this would be what I was calling the fourth slot. So we can exit from the fourth slot. I should think about it based on the length of these things, because that's trying to help me. The fact that there's 4 different lengths is trying to help me, I think. Help me not get them reversed. I'll do longest to shortest though. Second slot is the one that we can originate from the one that originates from the World 5. And it can pass through World 4, or sorry, this is World 3. It can pass through World 3. Theoretically, it can pass through World 3 and into World 1, and then we can solve this puzzle over here. Is there something that can go on over here? Number 4 can come in and go in there and do nothing. Or no, it can... If this were rotated, then it would let us solve this puzzle a different way, I guess. Or no, the same way. I guess it would let us solve this puzzle again the same way. Maybe. Actually, no, the wrong thing is rotating here. Oh, this level... Am I crazy? If there's a bend in this section, this level is split up? Is that... No. Wait. I'm so confused, man. So that was... What if it's going the other way? No, that's not the other way. That's the same. I'm so confused. The pot there is also interesting. Was that there before? Am I just going insane? Wait, hang on. What's going on here? Something ain't right here. And here. Oh, there's one here. Wait. This relates to... Wait, this relates to one of the screenshots. This is where the pot is for this. Okay. Cactus, worm pushing a button, dripping into the plant, and then there's a grown cactus. This is how you get more worms into levels, I swear. I'm just gonna post this picture in the Discord. Nope, I can't do that. Okay, there's a picture of a cactus. Just like in the ground. And then there's a worm like pushing a little green button. Why is there like a leaf? If I'm looking at the left side of the screen, there's like these horns. What if we start putting these things in? Does that do something? Wait. Whoops. The fucking controls are driving me insane. Oh yeah, it has to be the head. Yeah, yeah, it can also be the tail. I just meant it can't be a middle segment. Okay, there is something going on here. There's blank sigils. There's blank sigils on the left. There is a bug icon connecting to the blank sigil section. And there's a leaf icon connecting to the potted plant section. And then above both of those things is like horns. Oh no, it's roads. It's like two roads curving away. No, it's horns. But there's lines in the horns. I don't understand. And like the controls are covering up. Oh, you guys can't even see this at all. Yeah. Whoops.